Dad, what are you doing with me?
Do not worry. I'm making you feel like a woman, which you will soon become. Just keep quiet. It will be over soon.
How it all started. This story starts with a family that seems perfect. Jack, the charming and well-liked father, Lisa, the hardworking mom focused on her career, and Emma, their kind and innocent 7-year-old daughter. Jack hosted a neighborhood barbecue, impressing everyone as the ideal husband and dad. But small signs of Jack being controlling with Lisa and Emma hint that something darker is going on. Lisa reveals she has an upcoming business trip to Chicago. Jack is supportive on the surface, but makes passive-aggressive comments about her always choosing work over family. The tension simmers beneath their outward smiles. The morning Lisa leaves, Emma feels an unshakable sense of unease. Jack reassures Lisa that everything will be fine and insists he'll take good care of Emma. Lisa hesitates, sensing something off, but dismisses it as guilt for leaving. After Lisa departs, Jack's demeanor shifts. He becomes stricter, telling Emma she must learn to behave while her mother is away. His words carry a weight Emma doesn't understand yet, but she feels uneasy. One night, while Emma was in her room playing with her teddy, her father walked into her room. His father spoke to her. "Emma, I want to make you happy. Lie down and open your legs," he said. Emma was confused, but she did as her father instructed. After all, she trusted him. She was a little innocent girl who could not even imagine what was about to happen. Her father gently pulled her little pants off and began to touch her. Emma could not understand what was really going on. All she felt was pain in between her legs. It caused a tear to drop from her eyes. "Dad, what are you doing with me?" she asked. "Do not worry. I am making you feel like a woman, which you will soon become. Just keep quiet. It will be over soon." The next day, Emma tries to call her mother, but Jack intercepts the call, saying Lisa is too busy to talk. He tells Emma that if she mentions their game to anyone, terrible things will happen. Emma withdraws, avoiding eye contact and becoming uncharacteristically quiet. Lisa calls home, noticing Emma sounds distant. Jack dismisses her concerns, saying Emma is just missing her mother. Lisa feels guilty but is also preoccupied with the pressures of her job. She confides in her colleague and close friend, Megan, about her doubts regarding Jack. Megan hints at rumors about Jack's temper, but stops short of elaborating. Meanwhile, Lisa receives a cryptic email from an anonymous sender claiming Jack isn't who he seems. The email suggests Lisa dig into Jack's past but offers no concrete details. Suspicious but overwhelmed with work, she decides to investigate when she returns. Back at home, Jack grows bolder. He begins locking Emma's door at night and becomes more aggressive in ensuring her silence. He tells her chilling lies, like saying he's done this before and nobody ever believed them. Emma begins having nightmares and wetting the bed, signs Jack brushes off as kids being kids. Lisa, unaware of the horrors unfolding at home, starts looking into Jack's past after receiving another anonymous message. She learns that Jack changed his name 15 years ago. She confronts Megan, who reveals that Jack was previously accused of domestic violence in another state but avoided charges. Lisa is shaken and vows to confront Jack when she gets home. When Lisa comes home, Emma clings to her, crying uncontrollably. Lisa notices bruises on Emma's arm, but Jack says she fell off the playground equipment. Lisa's suspicions grow, but Jack uses his charm to deflect her questions. Lisa tries to speak privately with Emma, but Jack always seems to be around, inserting himself into every conversation. Lisa starts to secretly observe his behavior, noting how Emma flinches when he's near. One night, Lisa pretends to leave for a late meeting, but stays behind, hiding in the hallway. That's when she hears Emma's muffled cries from behind her locked bedroom door. Lisa bursts into the room and finds Jack hovering over Emma, his hand over her mouth. The scene is horrifying, and Lisa's scream is enough to make Jack freeze. She attacks him, physically dragging him away from Emma. Jack tries to explain, spinning lies about how Emma misunderstood. Lisa doesn't buy it. Emma finally breaks down, sobbing and revealing everything Jack has done. Lisa calls the police, and Jack is arrested that night. Before he's taken away, he glares at Lisa and says, "You'll regret this. You don't know the whole story." The arrest sends shockwaves through the community. Neighbors and friends are divided. Some refuse to believe the allegations, citing Jack's charm and reputation, while others recall unsettling moments they'd ignored. The media catches wind of the story, turning Lisa and Emma's life into a spectacle. Lisa discovers more dark secrets about Jack's past. He had been investigated for abusing his ex-wife and had ties to shady businesses in his youth. Lisa feels an overwhelming guilt for not noticing the signs earlier. Emma is taken to therapy, where she begins to open up about the trauma. The therapist explains how abusers groom their victims, making Emma's silence understandable. As Jack awaits trial, Lisa receives another anonymous email. This time, it includes evidence that Jack wasn't acting alone. A family friend, one of Jack's closest confidants, had been complicit, helping cover up his past crimes. Lisa confronts the friend, who denies involvement but later flees town. Authorities launch a broader investigation, uncovering that Jack was part of an underground network preying on vulnerable children. The revelations horrify Lisa and make her determined to fight for justice. The trial is grueling, with Jack's defense attempting to discredit Lisa and Emma. However, Emma's testimony, combined with overwhelming evidence, leads to Jack's conviction. He is sentenced to life in prison. Lisa sells the house and moves with Emma to a new city, hoping for a fresh start. While the scars remain, Emma begins to find moments of joy again through therapy and her bond with her mother. Lisa becomes an advocate for child abuse survivors, using her experience to help others. Lisa planted a garden in their new backyard, a symbol of growth and healing. As Lisa watches her daughter smile, she feels a renewed sense of hope for the future. One afternoon, while Lisa was at work, she received a shocking phone call that Jack escaped from prison. Do you think Jack will come back to hunt them? Subscribe and turn on the bell notification to get notified when we drop the continuation of this interesting story. Also, give us a thumbs up and watch this next video.